Hi, my name is Sarah, and my husband and I are selling our 2007 Dodge Sprinter van, extended version turbo diesel with about 146,000 miles on it. Come on in. This is our almost king-size bed. It is a convertible bed, which means that we can take the memory foam mattress, which is separated into a few different pieces, and make it into booth seating with a hanging table. We have a vent back there, which has a fan on it. It's amazing to have over the bed. Under here is where our dog Klaus sleeps, but it's also the foot room should you want it to switch to a table. Honestly, we don't switch it that often because we love our bed, and we just don't feel like it. In here is a bit of miscellaneous, but mostly toiletries. We've got our toothbrush. We actually have it stuck to Velcro so it doesn't tip all over the place. We've got our Mr. Buddy, which is amazing in the winter. Mr. Heater, Mr. Buddy, whatever it's called, which is amazing in the winter months to keep the place warm. Baby wipes, toiletries, towels, whatever you might need. These drawers, 1, 2, 3, 4, are dedicated to our clothing. Open one of them. If you are worried about moving into a van and not having enough space for your clothes, honestly, we each have 2 drawers here, and I can fit a massive amount, about 3 weeks worth of clothes in these drawers. It's amazing. All the drawers shut and lock with these locks here, so that when you're driving, they don't come sliding open. Moving on, we have our junk drawer, which I'm pretty sure every human on Earth has. We have a small mirror over here, our cork board to remind us of home and our friends and family, goals that we might have. Under here, we keep our gloves and mittens and hats and winter stuff along with extra shoes. We have a mini vacuum, which is amazing when you have a van and a dog. We keep all the camera stuff under here and lots of tools, which luckily we haven't had to use very much. In here, we have all of our dry food that doesn't need to be refrigerated. We have this, which is dedicated to canned food, which is great because I eat a lot of beans and coconut cream, apparently. We have these OXO containers, which are really great for organizing. Here's a bunch of our kitchen stuff, utensils, whatever you might need, reusable napkins, etc. Here is what I like to call our coat closet. We have all of Klaus's food in here, his rough wear pack, his toys. We have our winter jackets, heavy sweaters, etc., and a couple bottles of wine for after climbing. Here is our stove. We have it connected to a 10-gallon propane tank. It lasts us about a month, and it's super easy to fill back up. It's amazing. We have a spice rack, which makes cooking a breeze. And here is more kitchen stuff, whatever you might need. Right here is all of our pots and pans. We even have space for a Vitamix, some Tupperware, a French press. We have a 65-liter Dometic fridge, which is about 2 years old. We have had no problems with it. It is top loading, and we are actually waiting on the replacement extending cabinet pullouts so that you can pull it out and it will actually have a wooden face, so it will not stick out like a sore thumb. We have another vent right here which turns on and off, keeps things nice and cool. We have 2 100-watt solar panels on the roof, which keep us pretty good to go most of the time. If it does not, then we're able to connect the battery and turn on the van and charge everything we need. We have a fire extinguisher. We have overhead storage, which has a guitar, a couple day packs, a couple books, some Christmas presents. We have a $1,200 sound system. We replaced it in here. If you'd like the details, I'm sure Eric can give them to you. This is one of my favorite bits of the van. It's the simple things, but when we come in the van, it's nice to take our shoes off and treat it like home. So that keeps our shoes, dog bowls, whatever. The seat reverses so that we can make more sitting space, which is amazing and comfortable, and Klaus loves to snuggle up here. Obviously it can reverse back. One of the coolest functions in the van, I think, is this sink. We have 20 gallons of water, which lasts us about 5 or 6 days. And I believe it lasts us this long because we have this wonderful foot pedal that was Eric's creation. So if you'd like, you can use it like a regular sink by turning it on or off. We have this soap pump as well. Or if you want to conserve water, which when you live in a van, you will, you can turn it on or off with the foot pedal. It's amazing. Okay, I think that's it for in here. Okay, so when Eric and I moved into a van, it was so that we could pursue our many hobbies. Thus the garage of stuff that we have back here and the tall bed. We did it all so that we could fit all this stuff and have tons of fun on the trip instead of wishing that we had our mountain bike or our skis or our rifles or climbing stuff. We couldn't compromise. So to start, we have this drawer, which right now all our climbing stuff is in this backpack and in this one, but typically it's all out in here. We have chalk bags, climbing shoes, trad gear, quick draws, harnesses, everything. And it all fits in here, which is amazing. The next one is this giant drawer, which I'm pretty sure Alex Honnold's van inspired us with. We can fit 2 of our camping chairs, frisbees, Krav Maga stuff, badminton gear, slackline, hammocks, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat, you can fit in here. One of my favorite creations, and you might appreciate this if you're a climber, specifically a boulderer, is when Eric built this, he built it so that the crash pads fit perfectly in here. We're able to fit 2 crash pads in here, and they come out so easily. Bada bing, bada bing. It goes in super deep. Moving on, if you're not a climber, you can put whatever you want in there. Doesn't matter. More climbing stuff here. Eric is an avid paraglider, so we have one wing, and then we have a second, much larger wing. And back there, you can see there are skis, there are rifles, there are 2 sleeping bags, there's a tent, and there is even a safe, because you want to keep your stuff as safe as possible, especially when you're on the road and you need to bring jewelry or your engagement ring or your social security card. So you can actually access all of that stuff from the bed. You just flip the cushion, lift it up, and there's a cubby to reach right in and grab that stuff. There's one more, which is actually underneath the table. You can just flip it open and reach inside to the safe, which is the simplest way to get there. So lastly, pretty much what this entire garage was based around was our mountain bikes. We have 2 mountain bikes in here, an extra large frame, so if there's any tall people out there, you don't have to worry, your mountain bike will fit in here. We have more mountain bike gear out of here, but for the purpose of the video, we wanted to be able to show you that 2 mountain bikes can fit in there. So as you can see, there's a massive amount of stuff out here, and there's still a ton more room. This will fit whatever you want to to fit in here. You do not have to sacrifice hobbies in this van. It's amazing. So if you have any questions, please email us or give us a call. We've loved living in the van. It's amazing. It's a great experience and a great way to see the world. So if you're wondering, just reach out to us.